TikTok wholesalers are coming. Okay. I want people to understand this. Real estate wholesaling has had a ton of saturation in the past 6 years since I've been in it. The amount of people that knew wholesaling at my local title company, outside of like obviously me and Rick doing a bunch of deals and our deals increasing, the amount of average just person in real estate that knows what wholesaling is, I kind of do it because I talk to random real estate agents all the time. The amount of them actually knowing what wholesaling was, it has like 6x, probably 10x the amount of people that actually know what it is. And this is because there's a vicious cycle of influencers and newbies wanting to make money. And the problem with wholesaling real estate is it's big pro. So the biggest cool part about wholesaling is actually one of the biggest cons. And the big pro in wholesaling real estate is this does sound like a scam. This does sound like a foo-foo thing, but it's true. If you're an 18-year-old kid and you wanted to run up 100 grand working 10 hours a week just as a side hustle and you got no cash on you at all, you can easily do it virtually wholesaling. Like, that's the coolest part about wholesaling. And that's the most attractive part, right? Most people think it's a crazy pipe dream, but you see people do it all the time, right? We had, I think Ryan posted, he had a huge check. It's insane, right? And I'm about to interview a 20-year-old kid after this on podcast. He made, I think, over 200 grand easily his first year. Like, it just no money. Like, it's crazy, right? And the problem is people on TikTok, people on Instagram, they all make $20,000. They'll cash $20,000 in cash and they'll take it out of the bank because they make 20 grand because they got lucky on a deal. They'll flex it, right? They'll get their gold teeth. They'll get their cool hats. They'll get their Gucci sweater. They get their Gucci flip-flops and they'll tell you, yo, you just make all this money wholesaling, man. And then they just counting money and then they're trying to show you what's up and they might rent a car and then they might, find like a supermodel behind them to be like, yeah, look at this. I'm on a boat, bro. Just wholesale houses, buy my course. And unfortunately, here's the problem. I wish I could tell you it's a scam, but wholesaling is not a scam. So when a guru says that you can make 100 grand in like 2 months wholesaling with no money, it's not a scam. It's true. It's all legal. Attorneys look over it. It's like, shoot, they're kind of right. And unfortunately, it's very attractive. Guys, that's what got me into wholesaling at 17 years old, right? And see where I'm at. I love it. That's why a lot of you guys are into wholesaling. Unfortunately, a lot of you guys want to keep it a secret. The problem is you got to look at this in the United States of America. We got 300 plus million people. How many people in the United States of America want to get rich quick? That's pretty much all of them. How many people in the United States of America want to get a six pack and do it within a day or two? Pretty much all of them, right? And so if you want to get rich quick and not work a regular job and kind of have a lot of freedom, wholesaling is pretty much attractive to every single person. I hate to say it, but like most 17, 18, 19-year-old male men, it's very attractive to them, right? Obviously females, right, that are 17, 18, 19-year-olds, very attractive to them too. But like the whole get quick rich scheme, if you look at an 18-year-old guy, if they see the girls, the Lambo, the watch, the cool boat and the fast cash, it's more, they'll grab the guy's attention more than a female's attention because girls and women are a lot smarter with scams. I'm just being honest. They're a lot smarter with that stuff. They can sniff it out a lot more. And if they look into it, they'll know it's legit, right? Guys will just go headfirst into something stupid like that, but that's how guys are. Unfortunately, getting a lot of new people in this business. And I wasn't a big fan of the TikTok thing for a very long time. I didn't want to get all these TikTok influencers so about their information and they're bringing so many new people in. And a lot of these new people started following me and they started learning legit. And a lot of those TikTok people are learning from terrible gurus, started learning a lot more. And I said, you know what? Let me go on TikTok and actually teach people how this game's really played. And I think I got over 200,000 followers in like 4 months and then TikTok banned me. That's a whole different story because they thought wholesaling was illegal, but that's for a different story. But and then I did Instagram reels and then I had hundreds of thousands. I almost 200,000 people there. And again, a lot of new people are coming in. So what I mean by this is there's a lot of newbies going in this business. There's going to be more newbies pouring into wholesaling in the next 5 years than there are going to be people leaving by far. It's because when prices go down, the economy goes worse, more people are more attractive to things like this. And so in the past 5 years, the past year, the real estate wholesaling industry has doubled, clearly doubled, because when you have more wholesalers, you're going to find more deals. And the thing is, you can even increase more deals by more wholesalers. So this industry will probably double in 2023 again. It'll get twice as more wholesalers in here, and they'll probably double again. And they'll probably increase by 25% for the next probably 30 years. And so the thing you got to understand here, guys and gals, is they're coming. The newbies are coming. And you can either be sad about it, you can cry about it, you can just like make fun of them all you want. But the problem is it's a new generation of wholesalers. And And when I was 17 years old, that was crazy to think about it. That was 6 years ago. I was a 17-year-old kid. Now the new generation of 17-year-olds are back here. And they are, now I want everybody to understand this. There are plenty of them that were just as hungry as me and are just as hungry as you. And a lot of them are willing to do anything it takes to get that first deal. And so you got to understand, you can either work with these people and do JV deals and help them out and make money together, or you block them, you don't want to deal with them, go la, 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 and then lose more money, right? I, at the other hand, know, you know what, it probably makes me less money in my wholesaling business for more wholesalers to be out here in my local market. Now for JVing, it's actually better for me. Really, they're coming no matter what. The TikTok gurus are going to be going. There's more gurus being born every day. For every 5 gurus that go broke and quit, there's 15 more that come by. And me knowing this, I'm just going to probably pour people in and have them learn from me. And unfortunately, I'm going to be part of the problem. So there's going to be a lot of competition coming in, but if you work with them, you will make more money. Guys, I used to be in this mindset of, I thought there's too much competition, screw them all. I started actually doing JV deals with them in the local market, and I started making more money because a rising tide lifts all boats. And these are the lists you don't want to do. I'll tell everybody, these are the lists that are unattractive. Nobody wants to go to the courthouse and pull the evictions list and then reverse try for dollars the owners of those properties, or cold call or text those evictions lists because it's a little tougher list to do. But do you know who will do that? And I'm going to scare the snot out of you one more time. Do you know who is willing to go to the courthouse every day for a month to get a code violation list that you just think is too hard to do? The TikTok wholesaler who is 18 years old that wants to live by himself and not live in his mama's basement. That kid who's working a full-time job probably at Wendy's wants to stop doing that. He's willing to do that hard list that you are just too lazy on your bum, not willing to do it. So why do I welcome the TikTok wholesalers? Because I know there's a big portion of them that are hustlers that'll do whatever it takes to get in this business. And I see myself in these kids. They're willing to do the stuff that's hard, dirt, difficult to do that you just aren't willing to do. And so you're looking at this. Do you want to be like those new kids coming in, or do you want to be one of the kids that are just going to complain? Now, there's a huge swath of people my age, 23, 22, even the 18-year-olds that don't want to work. There's also a big portion of them that wants to work. So if you want motivation right now, if you want motivation to get off your butt and go after the really hard lists, here's the thing. Either you do it or these new TikTok kids are going to do it. And I just got the real almost 100,000 new wholesalers coming in just from that little TikTok. They're probably all not going to go. I'd say 10% of them, probably 10,000 of them will actually try. So they're coming in. Are you going to outwork them or not? Or are you going to JV with them, make a ton of money, build connections? That's not the truth.